Hi guys, Steve here, and on this video I'm going to show you how to tame a Mosasaurus. Now you can make do without one, as you only really need a dolphin to go out and get pearls, but Mosas are fantastic in speed, health, damage, everything really, and are much easier to manoeuvre than these plesios with the stupid wiggly necks. I'll be mainly focusing on how to take one down, because if you're at this stage where you're trying to tame one, then you should already have plenty of Quetzal kibble ready to feed it. Unlike sharks that can swim to the surface, you'll only find Mosas in deep water. That's because there's a height limit on how high they can swim. This is my Mosa that I've already tamed, and I've parked him there in passive, as a guide to how high the wild Mosa would swim. So when the wild one tries to attack me, all I have to do is swim up to this height, then I know I'm safe. You can also use your water dinosaur as a meat shield. If it's got a lot of health and can withstand a Mosa attack, then you can put it in between you and the wild one and let it attack your tamed one instead of you. And if it gets a bit close to you, you can always get on your dino so you don't get any damage. To find the maximum height it can swim up to, just slowly ride your dinosaur higher until the wild one stops following you, then you know you're in the safe zone. Try and kite it to the side of a cliff or in rocks, somewhere safe and out of the way, so you don't get megalodons or other sea beasties trying to attack you. I'm using crossbows and narco arrows to tame it, instead of a long neck and trank darts because they virtually cost me nothing. Like the Giga, if it can't attack you, it'll go into its run away mode, well, swim away mode. Go after it and keep shooting, but don't get too close to it, as it'll eventually turn around and try and munch on you, and it can swim a lot faster than you can. When it does, go back to your water dinosaur for safety. It took us about a month to find this 116 Mosa. We spent days swimming around the island in opposite directions, killing everything. By killing all the low level Mosas, it gave a chance for the high ones to spawn. There's plenty of low level ones, but the high level ones are really rare. So if you do find a high one, always keep your eyes on it, and never let it swim out of render distance, because if it does, it's very likely that it'll despawn and you'll lose it. When I went out looking for them, I usually took 3 or 4 sets of scuba gear, multiple crossbows, 1,000 narco arrows, and 2,000 narcotics just in case. You want to take a few sets of scuba gear, because when you go below the safe zone, the Mosa might nip you once or twice, and that'll destroy the gear you've got on. Plus it will take hours to tame a Mosa, so you need plenty of air to stay down there and keep an eye on it. If it goes too far away from you, get on your water dinosaur and follow it. Oh great, huge server lag. And it didn't move at all. Anyway, this is going to take a while, so I'm going to skip forward 10 minutes. And we're still at it. The Quetzal kibble you need to tame it costs a lot of resources. I don't want to keep it in my water dino in case it eats it. I don't want to keep it on myself in case I get killed or disconnect. And if I'd left it in my water base, that's on the other side of the map, so that's too far to go. So the best option I've found is to tell a tribe mate where I am, and they can bring you the kibble once you've downed the Mosa. Always take a GPS with you so you can give them the coordinates, as that's what I'm doing now. It's probably best to do this after you've downed it. I've led this one into a nice wall area, so it's harder for the Mosa to swim away. But always be ready to get on your dino and follow it in case it goes too far. Don't swim too far away from yours because you need it for safety. Then, after a lot of effort, you finally knock it out. As soon as it goes unconscious, stop shooting it, as any damage will lower the levels it receives as a bonus once you've tamed it. That's the hard part done, but now you've got yourself a big sea monster to look after for several hours. Out of all the dinosaurs you tame this way, this one takes the longest. To tame it, I'll be using a starve technique, because I don't want to put a kibble in now in case it wakes up and I lose them. This is a link to the taming calculator I used to starve it. On that video I'll show you how to work out how much kibble you need, and for how long to starve it before you give it the kibble. Pause this video to watch it, or click the link and watch it after this video is done. A tribe mate will be coming down to me on another sea dino with a kibble. It's going to take ages for the Mosa to starve, so I'll just wait until he gets here. Okay, and he's arrived. We've been here for about 3.5 hours. My tribe mate's never tamed a Mosa before, so I'm going to let him give the Mosa the kibble. It's still going to take its time to eat all of them, so I'm going to skip forward a bit. And it's just finished taming, even though I missed recording that bit, sorry. We now have a super sea monster. It's like the Giga of the ocean, but it's a little baby at the moment. So what I'm going to do is spend a few weeks and level it up, then take it out and show you how fast and powerful it is. Look at those big teeth. Grrr. Okay, I've only put 1 point into speed, so this is about how fast it normally goes. I've put most of the points in damage, health, and then a bit of stamina. It's level 214 at the moment, with nearly 26,000 health, 1500 stamina, and 385% melee damage. I'll take on a few plesiosaurs to show you what it's like. Oh, there's 3 of them. And the 4th one's just joined in. My Mosa barely got scratched. I hope this guide helps you tame your Mosa. If it was helpful, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the video links at the end, and hopefully I'll see you again. Goodbye.